I'm at Yeovil Hospital at the moment on 9B, which is the respiratory ward. I've come in because I have a respiratory problem. I've actually got COPD, which is a chronic obstruction pulmonary disease. So I'm in there at least twice a year, but unfortunately, but that's with a lot of patients. I mean, we just have these ups and downs and get on with it after. I am basically chairman of a local charity, registered charity, called Breathability. We started out 4 years ago, and we're getting bigger all the time and stronger all the time. And it is so important for people to come and see others like ourselves, see people better, see people worse. Hopefully there'll be other groups setting up around Somerset now, and which will be good, and it'll be good for us to meet other groups as well. COPD is a very frightening thing to live with. It's okay while you're going on nice and steady, and you can breathe okay and as good as you can do, and you're feeling well. But it can happen within an hour, and it is frightening. You try and struggle for breath, and you wonder where the next breath is coming from, and it really is a horrible, horrible disease. The group, or a lot of people I spoke to, really don't feel there's enough cover for people with our problems. I mean, it's not COPD is a 24-hour thing. If it happens sort of after 6 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock at night, you generally get a locum to come and see you, and he puts you straight in hospital, because they don't know your history. They take one look at you, think, oh my goodness, you're down, although you're not that poorly yourself and you know it, but they still put you in hospital, and you don't get listened to in hospital. Your drugs get messed up, and not through any fault of anybody's, because they don't know you, and it's just it's such a long drawn out thing, whereas if it could be taken care of at home, you know what drugs you're on, the person who'll be taking care of you will know what drugs you're on, and hopefully, you know, you'll get better just as well. I don't think patients get enough information. I think it's getting better. It's definitely getting better, but it could still be a lot better than what it is. People aren't aware of what the actual condition is all about. I mean, it's not just asthma. It's not just lung emphysema, and it's not chronic bronchitis. It covers everything, and people don't realise. They think COPD is just one condition. I got in contact with Annabelle because I asked her if she would come and speak to Breathability to see what they were doing for COPD patients, and actually Annabelle jumped at it because there was something exciting coming up. It turned out that the Primary Care Trust was working on a new project for people with COPD. Annabelle handed out forms while she was there, so that the patients could be involved in saying what they think that the new service should be doing, or what they would like to see the new service doing. And they sent the same forms out to people across the county, so that she could have more information in from other people with COPD. The next thing was, I found that I was involved deeply into the panel of choosing the people who was going to run this service. Before I went, I actually spoke to the group about it and asked what they would like if they had somebody doing this service for us. And so I had some ideas of what we actually needed ourselves. On the panel, there was doctors and nurses and patients representing different areas of Somerset. There were 3 actual groups that had put in a bidding who wanted to provide this service, and they basically came on one at a time, one group at a time, and told us all about themselves and what they prepared to do and how they were going to run it. As a patient, I was very interested in hearing myself what was happening, and what I put the input in to what we would like as a group. We actually discussed between ourselves what we thought, and with a lot of debating and a lot of thought went into it, a lot of discussion went into it. We were really pleased when we come away and thought, yeah, this is who we wanted. I have enjoyed every bit of it. It's been really good, and it's nice to be listened to for a change. I'm hoping that the new service, and I'm sure it will provide patients with hopefully being released early from hospital, staying out of hospital long, rather than go in, them keeping out of hospital. 24-hour telephone line, just to know that somebody's there when you're poorly, or if you run out of something, and there's somebody on the end of that phone for more information, which is needed. And obviously rehab, which is so important. I know it's not going to happen overnight, and we all know that. We can't expect it to happen overnight. But I am sure they're very, very devoted to the group that's got it, and it will work, and it'll be an asset to Somerset. I've had quite a journey. It's been brilliant. I've really come out of myself. I was really quite quiet and quite shy. I've got more confidence now, and a lot of people are ringing me up and asking me questions, which is good, because I feel I'm helping. I'm putting a bit back that I've obviously had to take out for through this illness, and I'm helping other people with theirs, and hopefully they've gained from me as well. But I'm sorry that I've had to do this interview sat in my dressing gown.